Okay, so, the movie. Number 1. Zach Galifianakis can't voice act. Not allowed. He just sounds like a normal guy. Because they immediately get rid of Jumba's accent.
What deranged lunatic would create something like this?
I prefer deranged genius, but thank you for the introduction.
Right, he's not Russian anymore.
Like right off the bat. For some reason, they have Pleakley come in running in a cowboy outfit?
Hold everything! Excuse me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. You can't destroy the planet!
Aw, man.
Who's this? Agent Pleakley, Earth expert, at your service. Howdy.
I don't know what the purpose of that was.
Work.
And this
I
was before anything related to Earth. He did not even go on Earth before. Like, he just came... The very first scene he's introduced, he's running in with a cowboy outfit on.
Well, the first time he runs in, he says that he's a scientist for Earth studies. So him wearing a cowboy outfit kind of still comes in as like, oh, I'm appropriating and being a tourist. So that's kind of the point of why he was in drag before.
Yeah.
So...
Number 2. The social worker, while they do completely dodge Cobra Bubbles in this, they do replace the social worker with the voice actor for Nani from the original movie, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah. But that's also doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely it does not. So, she's the social worker for a bit. Cobra, and it proceeds to go normally through the movie. Myrtle appears. Lilo does not go down and beat the living shit out of her. She just shoves her. Even though it was incredibly funny when she beat the crap out of her.
Yeah, but unfortunately, nowadays, that's looked down upon for some reason.
Pussies. Again, one of the reasons people are pissed, they go with the human disguises a lot for Jumbo and Pleakley. Which that was more just lack of CGI budget. And as the people do say, Gantu is completely removed from the movie.
Oh. Yeah, I was upset about that.
Most people were upset about that. And I don't blame them. Gantu's really cool. I don't think there's anything else I can really do in this area. Yeah. What else? Because I didn't really... They more focused on making it a melodramatic, like, life story, rather than focusing on, like, the comedy and, like, funny of the original, I'd say. They focused a lot more on melodramatic story of, like, child care. It was a lot more melodramatic than the original in that case. Like, they really pushed that area.
Uh-huh.
Which just, hey, that and funny little blue alien.
It wasn't you, was it?
No, I didn't do it. I'm a good boy. I love trees.
Do you though?
I went drinking with the Lorax one time. It was really cool.
Who I'm talking to.
Did you speak for the trees?
I didn't speak for the trees. He made me a tree.
Oh, you fucked a tree. I see.
No, I fucked the Lorax. There's a difference.
Oh, you fucked Danny DeVito? Damn.
Oh, fuck. Ow. Okay, 1 second. Oh, God.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, God. Oh, ow. Ow, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What happened?
Ooh, Charlie horse, fuck. Ow.
Oh, sorry,
God.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Muscle
I shouldn't
spasm.
be laughing, that's
Oh,
bad.
my leg. Ooh. Ow.
Are you okay? Did you stretch?
Ow, no. I was curled up a bit in the chair, but ooh, ow. Ooh. Ow.
You have to stretch, my guy.
I'm stretching my leg right now. Ow.
I'm possibly getting like a hot and cold, like a icy hot.
Oh. That came out of nowhere. I was
That's
just
what she
sitting
said.
in my chair playing video games. What the hell?
That's what she said.
What the hell, Legs? I was just playing video games. I do this all the time. Why are you so act up now?
Because you's a bitch.
Oh. Ow. Fuck.
You okay?
Oh, it's just my fucking leg. Owie.
Just full on, just went like, ah!
What happened? Well, did I pause the game before I decided to go and go eat owie owie?
Yeah, you did pause the game.
Okay.
You did end up pausing.
Oh. Ow, okay. What was I saying? Oh, owie.
You said that you honestly didn't really have much else to say.
The poison! Kill the poison!
Okay, no, I mean about that scene. So you know when he does the cute little thing, where he gets in the little Elvis costume and like does the little thing on the beach?
Yeah.
That's gone.
Okay.
They just deleted a lot of the funny and wanted to go a lot more serious with the story, which I felt like
That's kind of expected for
A live-action remake.
for whatever reason, I find that when something turns into a live action, especially nowadays, the instinct is to go, hey, let's make it darker and like
more realistic.
And the problem is that instead of it being real, like actually realistic, because I feel like Lilo and Stitch.
It's a talking blue alien who goes on stuff with a little girl. That's not exactly meant to be a realistic story.
Oh no, it paused. There we go. There we go. It stopped pausing.
Okay.
Like for the fantastical parts of it, it is an actually really grounded story with a really grounded cast and a really grounded idea of the world, right?
Yeah.
And it's not dark and depressing. It's sad and emotional. But the idea of realism in live action, when bringing it up in a fantastical world like superheroes or aliens or sci-fi, stuff like that, the instinct is to make it as miserable as possible. Because realism is apparently misery.
That seems to be the case so far. That's the track
And
record.
I find that people focus on this idea of realism being misery, that they forget that there are these human parts of us, right?
Yeah.
And it's not always bad. It's not always good. But there are positives and negatives to everything we do and say, regardless of our intention. And I think that we forget about that and tend to focus. Oh my god, his arm moved!
Who?
The guy's arm moved when you went over him.
Well, that's because I was stepping on him.
He looked like he was going to come out and like he was just laying down and going like, oh, this fucking road.
I'm gonna get you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
But yeah,
10,
like
11. Okay,
I think the Goofy movie, right? The Goofy movie.
The Goofy movie. Yeah, that was fine. That still had its like moments though.
The Goofy movie is, and I mean both of them, right? Both of them are fantastical in their own way, and they're both like very, very out there, right?
Yeah.
But what makes them charming is not the fact that what makes them charming isn't the fact that they're just goofy all the time. What makes them real is the fact that they were able to have these like real conversations and then be able to be okay afterwards.
Yeah.
Like it's surviving and being like, yeah, something bad happened. You made a bad decision. And we move on. We have more life ahead of us. I don't know, something I feel like that's lost in a lot of like live action media. And I feel like I think that's why I don't like live action shows very often. Like it's so
Again, that's why I'm pro cartoons, baby. It
right?
just
Like,
it just feels too sad.
and
It just
anime.
feels like I get that it has to be real, but a real story can have a happy ending. It doesn't always have to be some melodramatic, oh, nope, we're just sad now. This is it. I'm just really sick of it.
It's not even like
So tired of the
and like
sad
it's misery
endings.
all the like Superman, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm excited for that. That looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm super excited. That when I
Man
saw
of Steel
Crypto,
sucked ass.
yes, it did. So you know how bad it is.
Yes.
Okay, so, Ed Boy Wolf, he is what he goes by, my partner, my main nesting partner.
Yes.
He
I've got the security
is,
system joint hacked. Those
he
turrets will fire.
never
Come on up there.
liked
Anything?
Superman.
That
Never
is-
once has he liked Superman.
Like the overall character.
He's always been a
or-
Batman guy. Like, Superman the character.
That is fair. Most people
Right.
do that.
But here's the thing, right?
Those pagans won't steal.
He describes it, and he describes what Superman is as a character, and I had to, like, literally stop him and go, that's not Superman.
Yeah, there's so much fucking misrepresentation of Superman the character in the more recent iterations of him. It's ridiculous.
Right?
I'm so glad that James
like,
Gunn actually knows how to treat Superman.
Yeah, he does not know how to treat Wonder Woman, though. Like, I'm very upset about that.
Yeah, no, Wonder Woman. I also do.
Wonder
partially,
Woman needs more love.
I blame
Wonder
Gal
Woman
Gadot.
needs more love.
I blame Gal Gadot.
That's part of it, but there's other bits of it
She
too.
can't act. She can't do it.
I don't know. I haven't seen the first Wonder Woman. I actually saw 84, and I actually really liked it.
Just Kal-El, no. Kal-El, no. I'm just gonna pull up that clip right
Kal-El,
now.
no.
Kal-El, no!
But the thing about it though is that he kept describing it to me, and one of the things he complained about was the whole like, oh, how could he keep this secret identity if he looks no different from one or the other? And I'm like, honey, first of all, not many people actually know what Superman looks like from up close.
That is true, but I am glad that with the new version, they actually made it look like he's trying to hide his identity as Superman.
Yeah.
Because that actually was like perfect. They had the curly hair and everything, made it really fucking cute, actually.
Oh yeah. Another thing is that the Henry Cavill actually did an experiment for a promotion for Man of Steel that kind of also explained it quite a bit. He's not doing anything. He doesn't have like a shirt that says I'm Henry Cavill or anything. Mm-hmm. He just has a suit, he has glasses, and he was just standing in Times Square in front of his own face for the Superman promotion. And you know what happened?
What?
Fucking nothing! People were asking him to take pictures of them.
Damn.
So in Times Square.
Okay, I think we're about to trigger
No
a
one
cutscene.
recognized him as Superman.
Julie, we made a business deal, you and I, did we not?
And this was after, like, I think this was after the first Superman movie too.
It's in person with an actual face. That
Oh
isn't
my God.
mangled.
Oh my God, I don't know. Her forehead is a hella 5-head.
Oh, well, she's dead.
That thing is a billboard. She rents that shit out.
Well, she's dead now.
Well, there you go. See, you jinxed it.
But anywho, to
jinxed
finish
it.
off the Lilo and Stitch discussion... that is really janky. Oh my goodness.
94.
94,
945.
57.
9457.
Ah!
You have to put on your mask.
Every time we get a yard ahead,
9457.
moves the goal line
Okay.
down to the other side of the
I'm taking your stuff.
But yeah, like Henry Cavill, right? He did that. And even when I told him that, he was just like, yeah, but like nobody recognizes him as Superman. I'm like, I just told you that Henry Cavill literally stood in Times Square.
Hey. We got a flamethrower. A liquid.
I thought it was a nitro. I thought that it said that it was a.
It's both. It
Oh,
works
okay,
as a
cool.
flamethrower, an electric water dispenser, and a fucking ice gun.
That's awesome. But like,
and just the icon's just just a super soaker.
but like, I ask him like, hey, like, what is it about Superman that you're not like into? And he's like, well, he's just unrealistic, and he's arrogant, and he's like, and he's like, he looks down on people, and I'm like, what are you looking at that's your Superman? And he was going like, Red Sun, Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, and basically like every single like evil version of Superman ever. Evil to bad
Of
Superman.
course.
And I was just sitting there and going like, honey, that's not Superman.
Just promising.
And he's like, well, why are there so many? Because a lot of people grew up in the 90s.
That is true.
And Superman was not great in the 90s. And then that's why I was so excited about like watching My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah.
Because when we saw it, he was like, oh my god, I love this Superman. And I'm like, that's because that's Superman. That right there is Clark Kent, motherfucker.
Yeah. I love the added effect of, since he's like in an air toxic environment, he sometimes coughs. I think you spoke over when she said the words, so that's good. We don't need to censor that one. We need chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
Those dang splicers have it. But anyway, to finish off the discussion of Lilo Stitch,
yeah,
the usual stuff happens, but instead of course, considering that they got rid of Gantu, the whole third act has changed. Jumba's the villain now, and his whole new goal, now that he has captured Stitch, his whole new goal is to change 626 into 627.
Okay.
And that was mostly just to, you know, for the sake of marketing, to put in some Easter eggs of what the other experiments look like, of 624, Reuben, and 627.
Okay.
So they go on the whole chase scene. Lilo just beats the shit out of Zach Galifianakis. I'm not going to refer to him as Jumba anymore. It's not Jumba. That's Zach Galifianakis. They do that. Everything's all... And oh yeah, this whole time, by the way, apparently they just stuck with the thing of Cobra Bubbles being with the CIA in the first place. So he's just going after Stitch too. He was a bad guy now. Poor Cobra Bubbles.
My bubbles.
My bubbles. And so in the end, they do the same typical ending as in the movie, or at least the same beach scene as in the movie of this is my family. I found it all on my own. How are the people? Damage increase for the pistol. But, and this is where the entirety of the movie just immediately goes away. So, Jumba goes to prison. He doesn't get to be a part of the Ohana anymore. He never had that change.
Okay.
Pleakley's just on Earth now. Just there.
Okay.
And now that they've gone through this whole experience, Nani realizes that she wants to explore herself. And wants to go to college to become a marine biologist.
Yeah, I heard about that part. I thought that was dumb as hell.
Oh, yeah, it is dumb as
hell. Not that it's dumb that she wants to be a marine biologist. It's the fact that she has to move to an entirely different place.
Yeah, so she leaves Lilo and goes like off to America to do that. She leaves her with Cobra Bubbles, David, and like his grandma, and Pleakley, who's just there now. And that's the end.
I would like to point out that Hawaii is a part of the U.S.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna sugar off the island. There.
Which is dumb.
And incredibly.
It's further dumb because she's trying to. Okay, I would like to point this out. Where do you think one of the top 3 marine biology schools is
Hawaii.
in the United States? It's in Hawaii, exactly. At least 2 of them are in Hawaii. So it's dumb to have her move to an entirely different place when one of the top schools is right there.
But anywho, that's Lilo and Stitch the movie. 3 out of 10. Would never watch again.
What makes it a 3 instead of a 1?
The fact that Stitch is just there. If Stitch was somehow giving less screen time than he already is, it would have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's just how much Disney can suck the life out of something.
Right.
And milk it for money. So basically just be Disney at this point.